Okay, moving on. Now we have a session on design. It's actually called Design Talk, therefore I imagine. So we're going to take you into a world of design. It's be it retail design, VM planning, store design, or consumer understanding. We have with us an industry expert, somebody who spent 25 years in this industry. He specializes in concept creation, planning, design development, engineering details, vendor development, the full Monty in design, as I would call it. Presenting Mr. Sanjay Agarwal, the founding partner of FRDC, Future Research Design Company. Mr. Agarwal.
Hey, good evening, everyone. I know I have a flight to catch, and I'm the last one, correct, on this session. So when Maheshji called me almost like a few weeks back that, can you compose a session on design? So I had two options. One, put some works of ours and present it. This all we have done, this we have done. I thought that's our website says or market says. I thought, what can we present something which comes out of my own personal experience, and if we can put through audience something which establishes how design can intervene and help solving some problem, I think that would be useful for everybody of us. So I'll start with an anecdote. I know the category has been talked a lot today. Mr. Chandy was the last one. So I say I have failed. I failed in buying a mattress. About 2 months back, there's a responsibility put on me that we need to change mattresses of all our 2-3 bedrooms. And I sort of, it's going to be easy peasy task. You go to market and pick up something, But then I realized that category evolved so much, and as Mr. Chandy explained and everybody explained, that I put every Saturday, at least half day, 3 or 4 Saturdays spending in market and understanding whole online and so much of brand, so much of material, so much thing. It took almost 5 weeks to select something which would have been done in a 1 day or 2 day time. So why, I just narrated, why did I fail? This is not something I know. Okay, there's money has gone up, cost has gone up, things have come up, but what made me fail? And I just flipped through what had happened and realized that learned so much things about technical, category evolved, brands evolved, a lot of technologies have come in, various kinds of foams and materials brands are using, various technologies brands are claiming, a lot of overselling online and offline. And this whole 100 nights, everybody gives you 100 nights USP, So the more you started knowing, the more you get curious, the more you want to explore the brands, the more you want to visit the stores and then say, okay, if your budget was X, you're ready to spend X.5, 2X, and that's what started happening. But this is what really mattered to me, actually. That at the end, I wanted a good sleep for me and everybody else. And this is where I thought, let's put something where retail is taking in this category and how design or a retail design helps to understand the whole proposition of products and connect to people in a much more manner where people are able to connect in a better way. So this is a very famous saying, coined in 1960s by Professor Levitt, sell the whole, not the drill. People are not interested in buying the drill. They're just buying the hole. So original saying is, people are looking for quarter-inch hole, not the quarter-inch drill. And I think it still holds true. What people really looking for are bundle of benefits and they want to see joy, They are not really interested in product per se, more so today, but they're saying what they get benefit out of the products, But always the brands and technology, everything just becomes hygiene. But what they're looking for is if I buy this or if I invest in this, how do I enjoy? And when we talk of enjoyment in a space, in a store, it becomes much more, I think it comes on us how we present that moments to them because they have come to your store. And my here concentration is going to be on the brick and mortar store. So just 3 snapshots from a project. The first one, just imagine when you go in a furniture store, it's not about not necessarily you're buying a dining table or a sofa or a bed. That's your need behind the mind. But what you're looking for, I think the word Mr. Mahesh coined in the first session is visualization, premiumization. Those are the things in your mind. And when you see in a space, if those things don't vet you, you don't invest in a product. Because ultimately what's happening in these categories is you end up investing. This is not something I buy for today or for tomorrow. Or neither there is a need. These are mostly desires. And in a store, sometimes you need to convert desires into wants and wants into needs. Similarly, I think that's a JSW. We designed this whole paint stores for JSW when they launched. And we said, why we need to have cans of paints in the store? Nobody buys cans, A lady is looking to visualize what colors will do to their house. They are exploring colors, not paints in cans and brushes. And similarly, when we redesigned whole Fab India Home, idea was that sometimes you curate too much and you show chair as a chair, but people are looking to buy not only chair, they're looking to buy chair and then cushion and things around and art paintings around and things around. And hence, we presented things like, let them give the world where they're not only choosing one product, but they're also visualizing it in how it sits in their home actually. Which brings to the thought that where is retail design happening, taking to this part of the whole category, which is home automation, home furniture, furnishings, electronics, where you are investing in for your lifestyle, which you're spending in a home. And I think what's happening is too much of time is getting consumed on social media, and that's being called like a social retail. It's a whole activated retail. People are looking and buying, seeing a picture, seeing benefits, seeing somebody using, seeing an influencer, and buying it. So that is happening already with people. And now imagine when same people enter store, how do we make retail also relevant? In a manner you form a bridge between social retail on screen and convert your store into a social retail. Now here, the point of difference I'm saying is, I'm not talking of from the technology perspective of omnichannel. I'm talking of experience perspective of omnichannel. So this 3 glimpses show you the first picture when we designed OnePlus store in Bangalore. This was their first world global flagship store. Huge space, and they only had mobiles in some few categories. The idea was not to launch store to sell devices. They wanted store to create community, to create platform for launches, to create things where people talk. Influencers come, they make video. There's a coffee shop. You explore, you gain knowledge, you share knowledge, you make it highly activated environment, not because OnePlus will sell mobiles from anywhere, Similarly, that Swadesh store, the whole idea of designing store is not only showcasing products or finest crafted and artisanal product, but this store has every week they had planned to have evenings and get-togethers like how we are doing. So we created a store which has a platform where you could have 50 people, 60 people gathering, event, demos, workshops, and that creates an activation to sell your merchandise because you need to build a very strong community to connect. Samsung Opera House in Brigade Road, again, Samsung didn't invest here to sell products. It has become a biggest hub in Bangalore where if you're a geek, you're a techie, you're a millennial, you can just go there, play the music, sit on the steps, understand, build your community. And what this store does is it just becomes a word of mouth for people. And then Samsung is able to launch their products and create the whole community-led places here. In a nutshell, what I'm saying is how I transcend an experience, physical experience, what is happening on the Insta into the physical store. Similarly extending, when we did this New York City, this in St. Mark's Road, It's an actually traditional Ayurvedic clinic. And when we started working, we realized you don't need to design yet another Ayurvedic store. People are coming there for some problem. How to take their mind away from the problem in Ayurvedic way. So what you see here is when you enter the store, you get surprised by somebody greets you with, there are some 50 types of Ayurvedic teas. Okay, you can take an organic coffee. You can get welcome and greeted. Basically, they take your mind space away. And again, going back to what I'm saying is how do you create your own cult and community within the category you are operating. That we designed and recent, I think India's own brand, first brand, Oben. They created out of Bangalore, first EV bike of the country. And idea was that can it be not yet another bike showroom? Can it drive the community, the lifestyle? It's not about selling the bike. It's about selling, okay, because people are not necessarily buying the first bike as an EV. That's their second, or people already have a car, they're just buying a bike. Either they're socially conscious or moving in the city to save money. So what it brings to is, what important is how in a physical store we convert from URL into IRL, how we make in real life experience. How we can transcend AI to RI in a store. And how we can make in-store need for touch being very important. Because if customers have come into store, they are humans, and how we can explore those possible and make the bridges much more workable in the store. So I'll just put a couple of projects which just showcases you the same thing. We designed this most recent Samsung World Concept launch in JWP, Mumbai, a few days back. And this store objective was, Samsung said, we don't want to store to sell products. We want a store where I can launch in India my global line, which is there outside India. People have not explored. And here, let people feel connected lifestyle. It's not about buying TV versus mobile versus kitchen, but it should give an experiences where people, how they want to enjoy the products, And when in that process, they want to explore our products, whether they're available in India or not, but if they like our products, we will be able to bring them to India. And that's the objective of this store. If you see, it's like a hub. It's like something where you enjoy different facets. You could do yoga with one of the TV, and then say, okay, you know what is working magic is a yoga mat, and then you end up buying a yoga mat and not a TV or some tech gadget, hence, or a gamer, or you want to experience the largest QLED TV or in the mobile. So this became a very socially activated store today, and on the success of this, they want to multiply these stores at different parts of the country. Very small store, 400, 500 square feet of spaces. As I said, not to sell colors, but help them to visualize colors and what colors can do in their house. And hence, this whole retail phenomena was bought. A beauty about this is a franchisee-led business. So basically, they wanted franchises to hardware guys to convert 1/3 of the store into such experience centers. It's very interesting when you call it retail intelligence, in terms of how do you make it very real. And this is a sleep number and by a partner in US. And they have very technologically advanced mattress. But the beauty about it is they don't tell about the technology at all to you. What they tell you is you come, you sleep, and you feel. They allot a number to you. That's your sleep number. And that's it. They ship the mattress to you, that programmed mattress. They don't tell what mattress is made of, what technologies have gone. And this is second largest now mattress company in US. Their mattress starts always maybe $3,000 and up. But again, at retail, when you come in the store, idea is to make you sleep better. And that's what they end up doing as a demo. Fabhome, need for touch. As I said, sometimes you design stores which are very highly curated. Sometimes you, by choice, by design, create certain chaos. And this comes from the fact how people buy in free market, how Indians and ladies buy home products, how you buy small products and big products, and how you make space feel as if, you know what, I can buy 10 products. I don't need to really look into whether I want to buy or not. And sometimes that is the design experience you can offer in the store because that's deliberately done. Imagine you create a very curated flea market within the store. And that's what happens in these kind of. At the end, we all are social, and retail is all about people, and people seek joy. And hence, you see traditional markets and bazaars never die. You're always flocked to them, whether you go to Goa, whether you go to Istanbul, whether you do anything, or whether you go to bazaars in any cities. And this is the pulse we think always should be at the back of the mind when you design retail, that it's for people and what people need. That's it. Any questions? Happy to answer.